Welcome to Not From Here, a podcast dedicated to past versions of ourselves
and the current versions of all of you. We are your co-hosts. I'm Riley Klauza.
And I am Isa Rodriguez. And we are just a couple of Michiganders turned New Yorkers trying to get a grip.
Have you ever been made fun of for the way you say things or thought, damn, I never even realized I had an accent?
Well, we have too, because we're definitely
not from here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Halfway through, I was like, is this right? I was like,
That was you with the first line.
yeah, I could tell.
Really?
I could tell you were hesitant. Not even in like a bad way. Like I was just like, we've done it so many times.
You just know.
I know your rhythm.
Right?
I know how you speak.
You sounded great.
Oh, thanks.
No flaws.
I'm just professional. Sorry.
You know, I've been doing this for a long time.
I like your outfit.
Thank you. I like your outfit.
Thank you.
We're giving very different vibes today.
We obviously didn't. This is like what it's giving when you don't check in with your friends about what you're wearing. I saw a picture of your hair beforehand, and I have to say I love it.
Thanks.
New hair unlocked for the pod.
I was telling Cameron that I felt a little self-conscious about my yellow shirt because I felt it was too springy. And then I reminded myself that I just don't wear color and that people do wear colors other times of the year.
We kind of flopped today. You're wearing the color. I'm wearing the neutrals.
The nudes.
The nudes. The nudes, please.
You're wearing the nudes. No, but I do really like your outfit.
Thanks.
And we're in this fabulous new room.
Yes. I'm loving the vibe.
Should we give them a little quick plug?
Yeah.
We're at Gotham Production Studios. They're fabulous. And we're in this wonderful new room that they just redesigned. And I'm personally loving it. But I did walk in and I was like, oh, I don't even match the room. And now I'm realizing I don't match my co-host either. So I'm just
I don't match the room either. I would say you match the room more than I match the room.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I'm rethinking. Maybe like a
It's
little
giving,
darker
like,
tea I would have like
vibey,
really
like-
fit in.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, enough about that. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Happy Friday. TGIF.
It really is Friday.
Oh my God.
It's my Monday at work. So
I was going to say, it's not your Friday.
it doesn't feel like Friday.
I don't know what day it is ever. So I really, that was me figuring out it's Friday for the first time today.
That
Every
moment.
day, I'm really stuck in this like cycle, this mundane right now, but my day is okay. I went to Soul Cycle. I'm party planning tomorrow, so that's exciting. So I had a meeting for it yesterday, and I had to get a whole bunch of stuff delivered today, and then tomorrow's the big day. So I had that. And yeah, here I am.
Here you are.
Here we are. How are you today?
You've made it. I'm okay. I worked a whole 8-hour shift. Whole 8-hour shift.
Is that how you're feeling about your shift?
Yes. I am feeling so exhausted, so burnt out, so like it's actually gotten very visual for me. Sorry, like going off script for a moment.
Please go off.
Maybe we can, segue this in.
No, I was going to
love
say this is a perfect segue.
But I feel like I've gotten so burnt out that I've started to visualize my life from the outside. And it's like I can only see myself like clawing like inch by inch. Like what are those snow people? Wow.
Skiers?
Yeah, is that what it is? Where they have like the little
the pick?
the picks and they like use it to like
Yeah,
walk,
to
like snow walking. Like snow hiking?
I don't
hiking
think-
in the snow?
Do people do that?
I've seen it in a movie somewhere. Like I have this image
Are
of
you
just
just, like, imagining,
ice
like, a-
picks, and it's like I'm
Okay.
climbing. Okay, sorry. I should set the scene before I tell you how I'm getting up the mountain. So there's like an ice snow mountain. Okay, it's like blizzarding.
Okay.
Think Monsters Inc. The scene where they like the little girl opens
the door. Yeah,
and
yeah, I'm
not the
here
little
with
girl, Sully, and they open the door and they're like literally in Antarctica.
The Arctic, yes.
That's my vibe.
Okay.
Ice mountain, and I'm just one little girl.
Do you have a coat on?
I have a coat,
Okay.
and I have
She's
like,
not
a
suffering.
hat and
Well.
a scarf and mittens. But it's like the wind is like blowing me away, and I'm slowly creeping up the mountain, and I'm like my ice picks are the only thing like holding me
you
against
on.
the wind from being blown away.
Can you see the top of the mountain? Are you close?
No, I cannot see the top of the mountain. So that's how
how
I'm
you're doing
doing
today.
But Something that I've learned in adult life is that you just like have to keep going.
Yeah, you have to keep climbing that ice mountain.
Not a lot of other options. So I showed up to my other job, which is this, and job is also
Job's crazy.
generous.
I'm like, who's getting paid? Not us.
But we work like it's a job.
Yeah,
like,
it is a
we're grinding.
full-time job behind the scenes.
But I don't know.
So you're clocked in.
I'm
You're
clocked
here
in.
for work.
I'm locked in, clocked in, and ready to go.
Okay.
But yeah. And why is that kind of a segue
Because
to what we're talking about?
well, everyone, if you didn't know, it is the holiday season.
It's December.
It's December. It's mid-December, I would say. What's today's date? Like, I'm telling you, I don't know anything.
It's like, where am I? Oh, yeah, Gotham. Okay, thank God.
Okay, Gotham, it's Friday
The 12th.
12th. The 12th. Tomorrow
12,
is
12,
I
25.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Wow.
Last year was better because it was 12, 12,
I was gonna
24.
say, that's exactly what I was thinking in my head. I was like, the divisible, it would have been a little sexier. But anyway, okay.
It's fine.
What were you saying? It is the end of the year. We're wrapping things up, you know? And as we do that, we wanted to reflect with you guys and kind of just talk about how we're feeling, what's going on this year. So our first point being burnout versus balance, question mark.
Yeah.
Isa, you want to take us
I'll
take
start
it
us
away?
off. Wow. If I have learned one thing this year, it's that burnout becomes such a physical thing. I feel like burnout is a good topic for us to come back to because we've addressed it a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Especially earlier on.
I'm like, bitch, you didn't
episode
know
7.
burnout then.
We titled it Burn Baby Burn. Please. We're not feeling that nice about burnout anymore. But I feel like at that point it was very much a newer term to me. I knew stress, I knew anxiety, I knew kind of the limits of those things. But burnout can also reflect itself in ways that stress and anxiety do, which are also very physical. And I have learned the extremes of like exhaustion and those feelings. And listen, I'm like a very blessed and privileged person. So my level of burnout is due to things like overworking myself, putting too much on my plate, spending too much of my time and energy doing other things and not spending enough time to rest. So let's also preface by saying that that's what we're addressing here. There are people going through much harder things and
Privileged burnout.
Yes, privileged burnout. But I mean, even in that, we're trying to accomplish a goal. We're actors, and there's so many things that we feel like we need to keep doing and trying to achieve that goal. There's always this quote that I see that's like, you don't see how much you're doing because you keep raising the bar.
Yes.
Or you don't see how much you're accomplishing.
Raising your expectations. Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like that's manifested very physically for me this year, where it's like I can't even keep up with what I'm setting for myself. It's impossible to do all of the things and to almost it's like ignoring all the stuff that we've already done.
Yeah.
Like it's like, no, this year wasn't perfect by any means, but we've done a lot of things this year.
Yeah.
And sometimes the burnout is like, oh my God, like I can't survive. I can't make it to the next moment. I can't do the next thing. And you're almost like holding yourself back from growing more, accomplishing more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So I have a weird relationship with burnout right now, presently. At the beginning of the year, I was feeling it. I was in it.
Yeah.
To be transparent, I was feeling burnout so much so that when it came to my job this summer, I decided to take a step back because I had to deal with stuff at home, family stuff for my mom. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of taking that step back was, yes, family stuff, but it also was due to burnout. I was just stuck in this cycle of the mundane, and I have such a love-hate relationship with the mundane because I appreciate when things are boring, but at the same time it can get so repetitive, especially with the job I was working. I loved it so much, but it's at the end of the day, it's not what I want to do. I want to be an actor. And so it just got to a point where I was just so beyond burnt out. I would cry. I would cry all the time. I still cry, please. But the beginning of the year, though, I was me and burnout, we were good pals. But now, on the other hand, I am kind of unemployed, like if you want to say that. And so I'm kind of like itching to like have a stable routine. I do like babysit occasionally. I am party planning occasionally, but it's not like a consistent thing. Yeah. So for me, I'm kind of like missing the burnout, which is so toxic. Yeah. So toxic. But I guess a goal going forward for me is to find a happy medium. Like I don't need to be so burnt out to the point where I like need to actually take months off of work. Yeah. But I also like don't need to be missing it, you know?
100%. Well, it's that balance. And as we get older and learn more things about ourselves and also like what our capacities are as people and also just like lifestyles, like people are different. Like there's things that I'm sure like I could do a lot of and be okay with, and maybe there's things that you could do a lot of and be okay with, but vice versa, it might exhaust us. Yeah. Like there's just things that people are good at like doing consistently and finding that balance of what does my job and career look like when we're actors, and how do I find a balance that doesn't absolutely destroy my life?
Yeah, because I'm sure you can agree. Like there was some days like I would like get home and I'd have to film an audition, and I was upset about that. Like when like I should be so happy to even have an audition, but I was just so exhausted from doing my day job that I was like I couldn't even enjoy doing it. I was just doing it because it was like a deadline I had to hit.
Yeah. I had one of those moments a couple weeks ago where I literally worked an 8.5-hour shift and then came home and was just like so tired and had to do an audition, and then I was crashing out.
Not just like you had to go dance too, right? Is this the one you're talking about?
It was two songs just, like, and a dance
standing
call.
There singing.
But it was like, yes, being so tired that you're like, I can't even do this for fun. And then I started crashing out because I was like, I'm so tired that I'm like not even capable of giving my best effort. Yeah. Like truly like the level that I can give right now is just at a bar below what I'm at when I'm like rested, healthy, not crying and screaming, like those kinds of things.
Not just trying to survive.
Yeah. It's like, God, it's hard because feeling vulnerable that you all know that about me. But it's a good reminder. And it's like people go through so many periods of like burnout and stress and like heightened emotions in their lives. Like people go through so many different things.
And it comes and goes.
It really fluctuates for sure. So we're aware, we've addressed, and I'm looking forward. Like that's one of my main things for 2026 is holding on to that balance. Like I just don't ever want to feel this like exhausted. Yeah. Like ever again.
Yeah. And I feel like you have a good game plan going forward. And
about just like balance.
I think we can kind of see the top of the ice mountain. Just a little.
Maybe just a
little. Just a smidge.
I guess. I don't know. The ice mountain feels all encompassing though. You know, like it's not
an
just
ice mountain, not just like a normal mountain. It's
because you slide back down. That's why you need the ice picks.
Are there avalanches? Oh, like when the rocks like tumble down. You've never heard of that?
I've definitely heard of both of those things, that happening and the word
like
avalanche,
it's not ground, like the mountains.
Everything's
crumbling and it falls and it's like
coming
a hazard.
down to hit you. Yeah. There's definitely that happening too. Basically the worst conditions possible on this ice mountain. But I don't know. I also think that giving it like a metaphor and all of these things kind of helps. Like I'm like, okay, I have this like story.
You know, last week we were talking about the mouse and the radiator. This week we're talking about the ice mountain. And honestly,
I'm telling you, getting
this
very
is this our second children's book?
God, yes. That's 2026 too. New career,
new survival job, and then we can
audiobook it, make plays.
Well, yes, but I was gonna say we can just be writers. Children's book writers and podcast hosts and actors.
Yes, if anybody ever decides that we're willing or worthy. We'll still be here. God knows how many years later. It's like we're like 85 and we still have this podcast. We're like, well, we have an audition.
What are you auditioning for at 85? I'm worried.
Eller from Oklahoma.
Thank you. Okay, another thing that we've started to do this year, but going into 2026, I feel like we're especially like reminding ourselves, I mean, at least I am over here, letting go of timelines. We are 26 now, and where we come from, specifically Michigan, but the Midwest overall, I would say, there is a child bride epidemic going on, and no hate. No, like I am like, I'm jealous. Like honestly, like I wish I was a child bride, please, but I'm not. And so like for me, the comparison comes in when it comes to like relationships and like where I should be. Like I have many friends who are married and have children. And like for me, I don't see myself doing that till my 30s. And I think we've talked about this before, but I think that comes from one, like where I'm at, like in the world right now, like in New York, I feel like it's kind of shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
But two, I'm just like, please, I don't have any options to even have a child or a husband right now.
Not yet.
Not yet, but in 2026, I know I say that every single year. I've sat behind this mic maybe 3 times now and said, next year's the year. But you guys, I am not turning 27 single. And not that I don't want to, sorry, I'm going off for a second.
Go off.
I was thinking about this as I was in Soul Cycle this morning.
Yes.
And I was like, not that I like am putting like my self-worth on like being in a relationship, because I've been single for the past 5 years. And I've just gotten to a point though where I'm like, okay, I've done a lot of reflecting. I've been through a shit ton of stuff in the past 5 years. I'm just ready. I'm ready to like not even settle down, but to just like have someone.
A partnership.
Have a partnership. Yeah.
And I would like to interject and say that I liked the point you made about like, I'm not like saying anything's bad with that, because like, yes, you can turn 27 without a man, please. Yes,
and
you
I
can.
might.
And you'd
And
be
I might.
fine.
And I
you
might.
And then whatever. We'll wash our hands with that. But I also think that like in today's day and age, it can be really hard sometimes for women to just be honest about what they want, because it can be perceived in, it literally doesn't matter what
like,
you say.
I'm
it's
still
gonna be
saying
perceived.
fuck the patriarchy always and forever, but
Yeah.
like, God, a
But
girl
you
gets
can-
lonely.
You can be honest and say you want a partner. Like you should give yourself that. Like nobody fucking come for her. Like she's allowed to want a partner.
Thank you.
And you're allowed to not have one, and you're allowed to have one, and all of the things.
I feel so loved and fulfilled in all the other aspects of my life, my family, my friends. Like that bucket is so filled. But like the one bucket that is not is like companionship, I guess. So we'll see. But that's like my big comparison game. And then there's always the conversation of our career and seeing, going on social media and seeing someone post that like booked and blessed Instagram post or Instagram story. And like, I'm always cheering you on. I'm always happy for you. Yeah. But it's tough. It is tough in our industry. Do you have words about that?
Definitely. I don't know. Like a reflection I've had this year is like, it's time for me to like, I just gotta like trust in the process a little bit and like hope that like alleviates a little bit of the like I'm not there yet, and it hasn't happened yet, and it's not coming, and oh my God, like this audition, and like I get so excited for auditions and then they don't happen and I don't get called back, and it's like, you know what? What's the worst thing that they could say to me now? No. Oh,
hey,
no. Haven't heard that one
times.
before.
Yeah.
Like, God, I've heard no so many times. We've heard no so many times. We've been rejected time and time and time and time and again. So it's like,
or not even just no, it's silence. Ghosted. Ghosted.
Like,
even worse.
Did you see my
submit that okay?
I'm so sorry. I'm just checking in. I've done that. They
always,
don't respond.
They don't. And it's always the like auditions I feel the like absolute best on. I'm like, I truly could not perform this better if I tried. And then it's like silence.
Ghosted.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay. We've been reflecting, but now we're going to get really specific.
Let's do it.
A moment that we are proud of from this past year.
Ooh.
Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'll start us off. A moment I am proud of is I kind of got thrown, and I've talked about this before, but I'm fucking proud of it, okay? I got thrown into unemployment very unexpectedly. Have I come out of it? No. But I honestly, at all times to find out, I was on my solo trip, and I literally got the text while I was on a castle in Sintra, Portugal. Okay, of all places. And honestly, thank God I got it at that moment, just because I Like, I was like crashing out looking at my phone. Of course I cried. Of course I like called my dad, did the whole thing. But like then I like literally like looked up and I was like, wow, there's so much more out there. Like I'm in a different country right now. Like
Yeah.
I'll be okay. I will be okay. Like I've been through so much worse stuff. Like unemployment is not the end of Riley Klauza, okay?
No.
And I'm just really proud of myself as I've balanced this like weird chapter of my life. Like, yeah, are there some days that I cry and I'm like really upset with myself because I don't have a job? Yes, of course. But like at the same time, like through this, it kind of gave me the push to start like an event planning business. That's like happy to report I'm on my third party of like the past like 2 months. So like it's obviously not like everyday work, but
still
it's something I love also. And so I'm really
self-started also.
Yeah, self-started, and I love doing it. It's truly like, you know what's the saying they say, like, you'll never work a day in your life if you do something you love. That's me right now. Like, and a big goal for me in 2025 was figuring out what that was, because like, yes, I'm an actor and I always want to be an actor, and that, like I'm not done with that chapter, but at the same time I'm putting energy towards something else that fulfills me in a different way. And that like, maybe if I don't become an actor, I will. Okay. I'm saying I will. I'm not manifesting that. But like, worst case, I didn't become an actor. Like, I could do this and be happy with it for the rest of my life. So I'm just proud of myself.
I'm proud of you
I've
too.
been networking and I've been doing the things, and it's been a weird chapter, but like, I'm so, so excited for what's to come.
Yeah. Congrats. I mean,
Thank you.
It's been like a few months, but you've been doing so many things. And I think that that's something to be proud of, like regardless of whether it's every day or every other day or every week.
Yeah,
like,
it'll get there.
It'll get there.
Things take time.
Things
and we
do
know
take time.
that.
And I also think that we will look back a couple years from now and be like, that summer, like when you stopped nannying and like you started doing events because you kind of were thrown into it and you didn't have time to think about it. Like I think I think it is the start of a really big thing for you. And I feel like looking back and being like, that was the moment. Like I feel like I kind of know in this moment that it's the start for you. And so
it really did feel like
we'll
one
look
door
back on it.
closed, another opened, and like I was very excited going in.
Yeah.
And I still am. And so
Yay!
What are you proud of?
Okay, so September of last year, I auditioned to be a national anthem singer for the New York Islanders. They are a hockey team in New York, Long Island, if you're unfamiliar. But I used to sing national anthems in high school for, teams at my high school. And it was kind of like moms that knew me that were like, oh my God, that'd be amazing, and it was always kind of like this thing that was like, you should do it. And I don't know. But when I got to New York, I kind of started doing it a little more professionally. I sang for the Jets twice, national anthem singer. And the Jets was an incredible experience. But it was also like a very unique experience. They're very much like crowd heavy, and they really love to do like an interactive national anthem. Yeah. So I sang a little bit of the beginning and a little bit of the end. I sang the whole thing, but like my mic, it wasn't like I'm standing there singing the national anthem for everybody. People are singing along and the lyrics are on the screen, and that was still a once in a lifetime experience, and I'm forever grateful that I got to do it twice. But when I auditioned for the Islanders, I was kind of looking at it like, okay, time to see if I'm actually cut out for this, because the Jets, I was connected through someone that I knew from home, and I still had to audition. But, they were in a time crunch. They needed someone. I auditioned really last minute, and it kind of was like boom, 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 boom. When I auditioned for the Islanders, I moved on to the next round, and it was a little different of an experience. They're timing you, and it's like you have a certain amount of time. I got called to audition in person, and so I went to the arena and I stood in that massive ice rink, and the reverb that I heard that day was unlike anything I've ever heard. If you're a singer, if you've ever used in-ears, anything like that, like reverb in a very big place is terrifying, and you can't hear yourself and you don't know what's going on, and you literally just have to trust your gut. And because there were no people in there to absorb the sound, it was just bouncing everywhere. I walked out of there and I was like, I don't know if that was 90 seconds. I don't know if I was like, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? I had no idea what was going on. I walked out of there and I was like, well, I guess I'll find out. I got rejected, and then literally an exact year later, this year, to the date of the day that I auditioned for the first time for the Islanders, I got an email that they needed somebody to fill in a national anthem position, and they asked me if I was still interested. And I said yes, and I went, and it was super cool. I got to stand on the ice and sing the whole national anthem all by myself, and it is one of the only things, the biggest thing that I've ever auditioned for and heard yes. And I was very proud of myself in that moment, especially because I had kind of like grieved it, and I was like, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
They hated me. I must have sounded crazy in there. But like to know that it came back a year later, genuinely, it just like wasn't the right time. And I haven't done it again. I'm not their like seasoned national anthem singer. I don't know if I ever will do it again. But it's like, it was one of those moments where I was like, oh my God, like I grieved this whole thing and now I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing the thing I thought
Like,
I was.
oh, they did like you.
So it was one of those moments where I felt very proud of myself, and it was very cool, and just seeing a yes for like one of the first times in 4 years out here for something that I solely auditioned for, no connections, nothing, no networking, just me and my voice.
Oh, that
Like,
was beautiful.
Made me feel really proud of myself. So yes, and it's such a cool story. To the date,
Yeah,
365
that's crazy.
days
you
to
have
the
me
date.
like tearing up over here.
I know. I just like I said it and I was like, wait, that was
I'm just
kind
really
of poetic.
proud of you.
And then I ruined it by doing all of this because I'm uncomfortable with my vulnerability. But it's okay. We're working on it.
Okay.
We're working on it.
In the same vein, what's a moment that humbled you this year?
God, so many.
Yeah, I'm like, how much time do we got?
I know. I'm like, we don't have that much time, girl. Okay, a moment that humbled me. I might need you to go first.
I can go first.
Okay.
Absolutely. A moment that,
Oh,
that
she's already
humbled,
like-
I would say both of us.
Okay, yes.
Is our live show. You guys, it was so great. Like, I'm not going to sit
Wonderful.
here and like shit on it by any means, but God, producing your own work is so humbling sometimes.
Yeah.
Like seeing those ticket sales not happen, humbling.
Can we tell them about the email we got when we asked about ticket sales? You should tell them.
Yes, you guys. Like the first one?
The very first. We had tickets up for what, like a week?
No, not even. Like, it had been maybe like 2 weeks. It had been, because we checked in like every 2 weeks, remember?
Yes.
It had been like 2 weeks after we announced the big day and tickets were on sale and everything. We were, I think, were we out to dinner or something? Like, we were
Yes,
together.
we were together somewhere.
We were together and we were like, let's like send an email. Because they, like, past venues we've worked with, you like, they have an online system where you can like check in and see the ticket sales yourself. But instead, at this venue in particular, we had to like email and just do a check-in. No worries. So we send a little email. We're like, hey, just checking in. Like, how are ticket sales? And they're like, hey, yeah, so you've sold one ticket. And
Yay.
Yay. And it is for Cameron Zissold, Issa's fiance.
Like, thanks. But
And then like, okay, fine. 2 weeks later, we check back in and it's like, hey, how many tickets have we sold? And they're like, oh, 3. And it's Mark Klauza, Kennedy Klauza, and Cameron
Cameron
Zissold.
Zissold.
And it's like,
we were like, nice.
got
doing really
it,
well.
got it.
But continue.
We got there eventually.
We did.
But the whole lead up, like there were days, like I remember one day in particular, it was the day before the show. I'm sobbing. Issa's just angry. Like we were such like opposite ends of like the emotion spectrum. And I'm like, I'm never doing a show again. Like this is like it. Like the drama, the lead up. You guys, it was the best time.
It was the best time.
It was just, it's very humbling and it's very vulnerable to like host, and especially the show that we were doing. It was like, it was us talking and it was us performing and we were having guests and we were in charge of all the moving parts. And so it was just like, it was crazy. But I was humbled, but I am happy to report I am proud. I was so proud of the work we did. Like I would do it a million more times, but it was just a learning curve, as it always
100%.
is. So that's a moment that humbled
That's
me.
your moment.
Those emails in
Valid.
particular.
I mean, earlier this year, I was just like, I auditioned for like a Broadway show, and that was my second ever audition, like actual, like sending it to people that like wanted to see a video of me potentially, not just, but this was the story where I was like, they ghosted me, and that's their right. But I would not let them ghost me. And I just like kept like, I would not let it go because I wanted it so bad, you know? Weeks later, hey, just like checking it. And it was really one of those like stories where it's like another opening of Instagram and you're like, and it's months later. I should have let it go. And then when it came out, I was like shocked. Please. Why was I shocked? Like, why was I shocked? They had to rehearse for that. You know what I mean? But it is humbling sometimes when you're like, no, they were getting those emails. They were reading. They did see me.
They saw it all.
They did see my mover clip. they didn't call back.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. And that's all right. We'll keep moving. What is something that you want more of in the new year?
Ooh. I want more stability, as I've mentioned. And maybe that's like mentally, physically, like all the things, stability. I want more. Do you know what you want?
That was
more
a really
of?
good one. I think so.
We can just bounce back and forth.
I think, like I said the word earlier, and I've been on this side of TikTok, but like whimsy.
Oh, I love that.
Like
Whimsy winter.
I just like need to be less intense as a person. I know it comes from a good place, but also like too much of something isn't good. Like even if it comes from a good place.
So just a splash of whimsy.
A splash of whimsy and less of the intensity that I have right now.
Yeah, I agree. I want to be a lot
areas.
more chill in 2025. I feel very like,
and it's not abandoning who we are and the things that make us, but it's just like less of that. Like we need to just like.
I just want to chill out. Life is short.
like, have I ever thought to just like relax for a second?
Just for one moment.
Never.
Okay, what do we want less of in 2026? Less people pleasing.
Yes.
Yeah, always. Like that never stops.
I just want to give people less access to myself.
I love that.
Giggling as everyone can have access to me right here. Like even the people that I'm like, I'm not. You have no access to me. I'm like, just log on and you'll find out everything going on. Why be my friend when you could just be my stalker? But anyway, I do mean that though. I'm a big people pleaser. I know you are as well. I just like it's like I gotta relax. Like not everybody needs access to me at all times, know what's going on in my life, people that I haven't talked to in years, like having access to all these personal details. I just like want to be like not even private, but just like mindful, intentional about like
what you share.
The people that I'm keeping close in my life. I feel like that's a big thing I learned this year too. It's like not everybody has to be like my close personal like confidant. Like I can just choose the people that I want to be close to me, and that's my right as a person is to like choose the people that I want to confide in.
100%. I want this is actually insane, and I will regret saying this one day. I want less time to myself.
Right now you do.
Yes, right now. Like I know I'm gonna want it like once things like start picking back up.
Yeah.
But I need to like I was talking to my therapist about this the other day, and I just kind of want to like put I guess this is like maybe what I want more of. Back to that, but
it's okay,
like,
we can
whatever.
flip-flop.
But I want to put myself like more out in the world more, and just like I kind of forget sometimes I live in New York, and like yes, like I like always justify staying home to myself as like I'm like utilizing my rent, like you know, like I pay all this money for my apartment, and I love staying home, but at the same time I'm like I'm not putting myself out there as much as I think maybe I should. Like I go to my workouts and I see friends occasionally, but like even something as small, everything is very like door to door in our society now. Like you can order stuff online. Like I order my groceries. I never go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
maybe that's toxic, but. Maybe I go to the grocery store.
At least you say it out loud, you know, you're acknowledging it.
Maybe I put myself out there and like just like go grocery shopping in person, and then maybe I'll like meet a cashier that not in like a romantic way, but like you know community building.
Have a
like,
conversation.
I have the same cashier every Tuesday when I go to the grocery store, or like whatever that is. Like I don't know, just being like I feel like we're opposites. And you're like I want to be less accessible, and I'm like I want the world. I want to touch grass. I want to be out there more. Doing stuff. So, yeah.
Well, I think that that's fair too. And balance, right? Like we're in different, like you said, like you started the year with burnout. I'm ending it with burnout.
Yeah.
Great.
We're never on the same page.
We never are, but
never.
Isn't that great? It keeps things really interesting.
One of us crashes out and then the other like consoles. And we just flip-flop.
And then we just
take turns.
It's really a beautiful thing we've built here. Thank you all so much for listening today and meeting us where we're at. I feel like we were whimsical today.
We were whimsical.
A little
we were
whimsical.
Fun. We were silly today.
We were fun. That's kind of cute of us. Thank you so much to all of you for listening. Thank you to Noah Wisniewski, our social media manager, for always helping us with all we do. We really appreciate it.
If you want to keep up with us on social media, our @ is @notfromhere.podcast. That is NOTFROMHERE.PODCAST. And as always, I'm Riley Klauza.
I'm Isa Rodriguez, and we're definitely
Not from here. Bye.